talk about counting carefully. And it's really important when you're doing any math that you count very carefully, because in math, when you get part of the problem wrong, you get the whole answer wrong. So we want to be really careful and really precise and try our best not to make a mistake. And so the first step is to just be really, really careful. And I have some counters here. In your bag that I sent home, you have counters that are red on one side and yellow on the other side. And so right now we're going to count my counters to see how many I have. I don't have my foam counters, but I got some yellow paper, I cut it into circles, and then I colored one side red. So that's just to show you that you can really count anything and practice your counting. It doesn't have to be the counters that I shared with you. So let's count these counters. When I'm counting a lot of things, I kind of want to put them in a pile and maybe kind of scoot them to one area, not have them everywhere. So I want to kind of have them together in one spot. And then I just want to be really careful that I just touch one at a time. And I can even move them when I'm counting. So I could take one and I could say 1. And did you notice that I moved it away from the pile? So that means that helps me to know that I already counted that one. If I went like this, 1, then I might be likely to pick that one up again because it's not very clear that I already counted it. When I move it, it's very clear to me that, oh, it's over there. That means I already counted that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you notice that I just picked up one at a time and I didn't go too fast or too slow? So one thing that kindergartners do sometimes is they like to play with their counters, because kindergartners love to play. And I love to play too, but when we're doing math, we really have to focus. So if I was gonna go like this, 1, oh, look at this one, it's yellow on the other side. Oh, are they all yellow on the other side? Huh. Okay, 1, let me see, is this one yellow on the other side? 2, did you notice what just happened? I was so busy playing and looking at the other side of the counters that I counted wrong. I don't have 2 here, I have 1, 2, 3. So when we're counting, it's really important that we're not playing with the pieces that we're counting. And even if some of them are yellow on one side, you can still count them one at a time and see how many there are all together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So even though some were turned yellow and some were turned over to the red side, I could still count all of them. I didn't need to turn them each over so that they were all matching, because what I want to do right now is count how many there are. I'm not trying to make them match. I'm just trying to count and see how many there are. Another thing kids do sometimes, and even grown-ups, is go too fast. So when you're counting, you don't want to go too fast or you might make a mistake too. So if I was going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's way too many. I don't have that many, and I wasn't going 1 to 1. I wasn't being careful. So you kind of just want to keep practicing and find just the right pace for you, and just make sure that you pick each one up one at a time really carefully. Okay, now I want to show you how, just like I made these counters out of paper, you can really count anything. So here I have some candies. I want to count out and see if I can find a group of 10 of them. So I don't know how many there are here, but I just want 10. So I'm going to scoot them over to a pile, and then I'm going to take one at a time and move them over until I have 10 in a group. Ready? You can count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's my group of 10. And another thing that's important when you're doing math is to double check your work. So I can even count them again just to double make sure that I counted them accurately. So let's count them one more time. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's always good to double check your work in math because like I said, if you get one part wrong, if you make one little mistake in the beginning, then the whole answer will be wrong. So that's counting carefully. Maybe you can go count your counters or find some fun things around your house, buttons or pennies or beans, and see if you can count 10. Good luck.